Now we will see the last classification, that is energy and power signals. The total energy or normalized energy of a continuous time signal is given by the equation E is equal to limit t tends to infinity integral minus t by 2 to t by 2 x square t dt. Now, since it is limit t tends to infinity integral minus t by 2 to t by 2, when t tends to infinity means this limit will become minus infinity to plus infinity. So instead of writing like this, you can write integral minus infinity to plus infinity x square t dt. So whether you write limit t tends to infinity integral minus t by 2 to t by 2 x square t dt or minus infinity to plus infinity x square t dt, both are correct. Now please note that it is okay if you write instead of minus t by 2 t. So that is limit t tends to infinity integral minus t by 2 to t by 2 x square t dt is same as writing limit t tends to infinity integral minus t to t x square t dt or uh, integral minus infinity to infinity x square t dt. All the three are correct. Now we know power will be given by the equation limit t tends to infinity 1 by t integral minus t by 2 to t by 2 x square t dt, because power is equal to energy by time, or energy is equal to power into time. So if you know this is the equation for energy, this equation divided by time will give you power. So just divide this equation by time, so you will be getting the equation for power. Now, if you have to find the RMS value of the signal, how will you find the RMS value? RMS value means root means square value. So you have to take, first you have to square the signal, then you have to find the mean, then you have to take the root. So finding the square means if the signal is x of t, square means it will be x square t dt. Square, and if you have to find the mean, then you will divide by the time period t. So this equation is actually mean square value of the signal. Now for getting the root mean square value, just take the root of p. So root of this particular equation will give you what root mean square. So if you find put the root here, now this is giving you RMS value. RMS, root mean square value. So root mean square value of the signal is equal to root of power of the signal. Now please note this is a very important concept, because the equation for power is given by this particular uh, equation. Limit t tends to infinity integral limit t tends to infinity 1 by t integral minus t by 2 t by 2 x square t dt. When you take the root, it becomes RMS value. So root of P is equal to RMS value of your signal. Now there are certain conditions to check whether the signal is an energy signal or power signal. Now a signal is said to be an energy signal if and only if its total energy is finite, that is 0 less than E less than infinity, and average power will be equal to 0. So if energy signal means energy will be finite value and the power will be equal to 0. Now same way, if a signal is said to be a power signal, then average power will be a finite value, and for such a signal energy will be equal to infinity. Now these energy and power signal, they are mutually exclusive, meaning no signal can be both energy and power signal. And the signals that do not satisfy these properties, they are neither energy signal or power signal. So if it is an energy signal, energy will be finite, power will be 0. Power signal, power is finite, energy will be infinity. And no signal can be both energy and power signal. And if this is not satisfied, if these two conditions are not satisfied, then they are neither energy signal nor power signal. Now we will see why this is said like this. If energy is finite, power is equal to 0, and if power is finite, energy is equal to infinity. Now we will take this example. Consider x of t as an energy signal. Now equation for energy is energy is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x of t whole square dt. Now this has to be finite for the signal to be an energy signal. Now we will find the power. Power P is given by the equation limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t integral minus t to t x of t square dt. Now in the earlier equation, I have written instead of 1 by 2t, I have written 1 by t. So if you write like this, that means instead of writing 2 here, you cut the 2 and then write t by 2 here. This is correct. Or if you write this way, that is 1 by 2t integral minus t to t x of t whole square dt. Both are correct. So just substitute, you take limit t tends to infinity to inside, that is integral minus t to t limit t tends to infinity x of t whole square dt will become what? Limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t. This is same as writing integral minus infinity to plus infinity. So you replace limit t tends to infinity integral minus t to t as integral minus infinity to plus infinity x of t whole square dt. Now this is the equation for energy. So it is limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t into E. And since t is in the denominator and t is tending to infinity, what will become? It will become 1 by infinity. So 1 by infinity is 0. So 0 into E will give you 0. So that means if the signal is an energy signal, then power will be equal to 0. Now we will see energy of a power signal. Now power signal means power is finite. Now what is the equation for power? Equation for power is P is equal to limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t integral minus t to t x of t whole square dt. That it has to be finite. And energy is E is equal to integral minus infinity plus infinity x of t whole square dt. Now let us change the limit minus t to t and take limit t tends to infinity. So E will be equal to limit t tends to infinity integral minus t to t x of t whole square dt. That is limit t tends to infinity, multiply and divide with 2t. So 2t into 1 by 2t integral minus t to t x of t whole square dt. Now you take 2t outside and you take limit t tends to infinity inside. So just split it. So limit t tends to infinity 2t into limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t integral minus t to t x of t whole square dt. Now this becomes, this is the equation for what? This is the equation for power. So limit t tends to infinity 2t into, this will be replaced with p. Now here this t is in the numerator and t is tending to what? Infinity. So this will become infinity. So if the signal is a power signal, then energy will be equal to infinity. Energy of the signal will be equal to infinity. Now we'll see some example. First question is x of t is equal to u of t. Now x of t is equal to u of t. First we find the power. Power is equal to what? Limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t integral minus t to t x of t whole square dt. Or you can write limit t tends to infinity, instead of 2t you write t and take minus t by 2 to t by 2. That is also correct. Now you just substitute in the equation u of t. What is u of t? U of t is unit step signal. Now this is the unit step signal. Now what is the value of u of t? U of t magnitude is equal to 1. So you can replace u of t with 1. So limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t integral minus t to t 1 square dt. Now this is a signal that is existing for t greater than 0 only. For t less than 0, value is equal to 0. So you need not write from minus t to t. Instead of, you can write what? 0 to t. So limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t 0 to t 1 dt. So what will be the integration value? Integration value will be equal to limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t into integral of 1 is t. Okay, when integral of 1 is t, taking the limit, you will get t. So answer will be equal to 1 by 2. Now you find energy. Energy is equal to minus t to t x of t whole square dt. So x of t is here. What? U of t. X of t is here u of t, which will be equal to 1. 1 for what? T greater than 0. So you need to write what? A limit t tends to infinity integral 0 to t 1 square dt. Minus t to 0 value will be 0. So now that particular portion you don't have to consider. So you take the limit integration 1 dt will be t. 0 to t means t minus 0. So this is equal to limit t tends to infinity into t, that is infinity. So power is finite, energy infinity means power signal. Now another question. X of t is equal to e raised to minus 5t u of t. Now e raised to minus 5t u of t, it is a combination of two signal. First signal is what? E raised to minus 5t. E raised to minus 5t. This is multiplied with the second signal, that is u of t. Now we will see what will be the signal product will be combination of these two. So first we will try to draw e raised to minus 5t. E raised to minus 5t. How you will draw? So e raised to minus 5t, since it is this is a signal e raised to minus, this is e raised to minus 5t, this decay. Okay, now you have and this will be 1. Now u of t when you take, it will be u of t will be like this. Okay, now this is the signal. So u of t multiplied with e raised to minus 5t. So for this portion, signal value will be 0. Here value is equal to 0. Okay, so you just write limit t tends to infinity integral minus t to t x of t whole square dt. That is e raised to minus 5t ut is the signal. Now what is e raised to minus 5t square? That is e raised to minus 10t. U of t square means it is 1. So you don't have to consider u of t. U of t is 1. So limit t tends to infinity integral minus t to t can be replaced with 0 to t, since for this particular interval value will be equal to 0. So integral 0 to t e raised to minus 10t dt. Now you take the integration and apply the limit. When you apply the limit, you will be getting 1 by 10. So energy here is finite. Now energy finite means power has to be 0 for it to be an energy signal. Now you find power. Power will be equal to limit t tends to infinity 1 by 2t integral minus t to t x of t whole square dt. Apply the replace x of t with the signal e raised to minus 5 to u of t. Take the integral, apply the limit, you will be getting value as 0. So here energy is finite, power is 0. So therefore it is an energy signal. Now these are some practice problems that you can do and find whether the signal is energy signal or power signal. First one is x of t is equal to t into u of t. So first one is t is a ramp. U of multiplied with u of t. So this is a ramp signal. Now the second one is t e raised to at. So you have two signals here. T ramp signal multiplied with e raised to at. So this is exponential signal. P of t is parabolic signal. So you can solve this and find out whether this is a energy signal or power signal. Thank you.